And here are my friend Martina, her English name, and Ting Meow.
Ting Meow.
How are you?
I'm good.
And here we have Liam as well.
Hello.
Our ID officer.
How you doing, guys?
And then Kunal
Hi.
from International Business Course. So here we are near to the main building, and this is Brown Thomas. It is across the center of the university, from where we can direct you to all the way wherever we want to go. So as you can see, the main building here.
Okay, so with Brown Thomas behind you, you come to the main building and you'll see the glass front. We call that the ski slopes. If you come in this door, you can find the International Education Division. So you'll come in through the main doors, you go left and up the stairs. So up the stairs on the left hand side, you'll see above the door International Education Division. You can come through here. You can see the team's lovely photos, so you can figure out who you need to speak to. Okay, so from the International Education Division, if you walk out to the left-hand side here, we can find the Student Fees Office, we can find the Student Academic Administration, so Registry, and also the Careers Office. So follow me, and we'll look at those offices now. So very straightforward. They're all the support services for students are grouped in the same area of the main building, so you can find them all in this area, and each one of these offices you'll be able to find help and support for your question. So Student Fees Office is on your right hand side, so if you have any questions about your fee payments, you can get them here. This is the Academic Registry, so for questions about transcripts, modules, any changes on your academic records can be done here. And then very important is our careers division. So when you're towards the end of your program and you need some help getting a job, or you're in an undergraduate program for an internship, our careers division has a number of offices here, and you can access the services for free. Thank you. So this is an example of one of our lecture theatres. So for your in-person classes, if there's a large class, you will be taught in lecture theatre. This is the John Monet Lecture Theatre. You can see some of the seats are marked not for use, so we will obviously practice social distancing, but your in-person classes will happen in a classroom like this. Okay, so one of the most important things about finding your way around in UL is being able to navigate the main building. So in the main building, in every stairwell, you'll find a map, okay? And in the map, you'll see a green marker where you currently are, okay? Very, very important. What the building is structured, it's one large square, and the building basically goes from Block A, Block B, Block C, Block D, Block E, and then Class E house, okay? So if you need to find your way to Block A, for example, if you're here, you know you need to go back around and then you find your way to Block A. The levels, so the levels are slightly strange because the levels outside the building are at different stages. So it goes G, 0, M, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's a little bit complicated, but you need to figure out which level you're on. And if you have a room number saying B1006, you know that it's Block B, Level 1, Room 006. Okay, so that's kind of the way to find your way around the main building. It's a little challenging at first, but you'll find your way straight through, and then each block will give an idea of where exactly the main parts of each or the main rooms in each block will be. Okay, so if you want to follow me through, we'll go through to the cafeteria. So this is one of the main kind of student areas. We have a Starbucks, so very good for coffee and for snacks. There's a Subway just past there, so for lunch and so on. And then Chopped, which is for healthy salads. And then the Mexico Kitchen which is really nice for burritos and Mexican type food. And then there's a number of vending machines and snack areas that you can get food there as well. Again, this area will be practicing social distancing, so limited numbers of people per table, and tables are more spaced out and things like that, but lots of food available on campus as well. Okay, so because the weather in Ireland is a little bit rainy, as you may have heard, a lot of our buildings are connected by walkways. So to get now from the main building to our Faculty of Science and Engineering, you can often go through these walkways. So try and find those where you can, and you can stay covered from the Irish weather. And there's some nice views from either side as well. We good? So in the main building, in CM, we have the Student Health Centre. So it's very, very important to register with the Student Health Centre when you arrive. And if you have any illnesses, particularly obviously COVID and so on, you can get support and care from the Student Health Centre here on campus for free, and they can refer you into the Irish Health Service from there as well. But a very, very important building, part of the building for here. And then to find a room, it's very, very important. I'm just going to pick this one at random. Every single room in the university will have a name, but the most important thing is the code. So this is CM045. So C is the block, it's main building block C, level M, and then room 045. So that's the way to kind of find your room. Get to the block, or get to the building first, get to the correct level, and then find your room number from there.
Yes.
So again, this is the Student Support Centre in the main building. So the student life officers are all current or former students who are there to support the student body. And then we have our Student Health Centre, our chaplaincy, and our student counselling service. So these services are all free of charge for students, and you can come here to access the services if needed. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to the UL Foundation building. So this is better known as the concert hall. So in here you have kind of a study area or chill out area. On our left hand side we have the concert hall, which we'll show you in a second. And then further down, one of the nicest cafes in the university is the concert hall cafe. You can see here on the right hand side above is Leonardo da Vinci's Flying Man replica of that. And that was given to us by the national airline, Aer Lingus, for our services to the aviation industry in Ireland. So the Allegro Cafe then is down this way, and it's a nice space where you can get a cup of tea, and there's some really good bakery. There's a fresh bakery in here, and open every day until about 7 p.m. So that's the Allegro. They're all the famous musicians that have played in the concert hall over the last number of years. Some of my favourite parts of UL is actually the artwork on the walls. So you can see beautiful artwork. Some of these are tile mosaics. It just makes your everyday a little bit brighter. So you can admire some of the artwork while you walk around campus. And we'll just take a look at the concert hall just to see what some of the lectures and stuff look like. So if you're an undergraduate student studying business or humanities, you may have some lectures in here. So it's a large lecture theatre used for single professor lectures. So this is the concert hall. So it's a 1,000-seater concert hall, but it's also used for student lectures. you can see here we've started preparations for orientation, and this is also where our graduation ceremony happens and convocation as well. So one of the big kind of focal points of the university is here.
So this is UL Library.
UL Library, accessible by all UL students, so come in and join us. So access into the library is using your student ID card, so you should just swipe your ID card when you receive it, and it will open and you can access to the library from there.
Okay.
Entrance, this is just the entrance of the library, and one of the most important areas is the Information Technology Division. So this is the student support hub. So if you need help with getting your online account set up, if you need help with any IT services, there's a drop-in desk that will be available here, and it's very, very useful. The staff will be able to help you out for anything that you need. So that is just straight in the front door of the library. Come in and basically queue up, and if you need any assistance for IT support, this is the place you need to go. Okay.
So as soon as we enter the library, we can just walk towards the right, and then one of the most important thing here we have is the laptop services, which you can use for at least 3 hours. You just need to put your ID here and get one of the laptop from any of the counters.
And you need to make sure
Yeah, Kunal.
whenever you take a laptop, you need to keep it inside, plugging it in. If you don't plug the laptop, so it will increase your, it will add credits to your account, and it will be kind of a fine for you. So
Okay.
you need to connect the laptop the way you have taken it.
And now tell me where to return the books.
And this is the return section. So whenever you need to return any books, you have to just drop the books, and it will check automatically.
Over here.
But due to COVID, people can enter inside the library, so we have to have it. We have to put all the books on another foyer,
Okay.
so nobody can enter the library due to COVID. So once the university reopens, everything gets back to normal. We can enter, and this is the usual area to return the books.
And what if someone wants to enter the library? How is it, the
It's-
process now?
So as of now, if someone needs to enter the library, they need to book any rooms before.
Okay, so they need to take an online appointment and then
Just visit the UL Library's website, and we need to just book the spaces. And once it's confirmed, we need to show the confirmation email to the security,
okay,
and then only we will be permitted to enter the library.
okay. So we have printer as well here in every building, like maybe it's a college room or library where you can just put your ID. You need to recharge that online and take your printouts. Normally the cost of printing, let me show you once. So if it is visible, yeah. So as soon as you keep your ID, you can copy, scan, and you can upload your files on your ID card directly by the UL website, or else you can just plug in your pen drive. That's all. Yeah. This is some extra study space room here, and we have more PCs in there right now.
So this is the PC room. So whenever we need to take any printouts, we need to provide the order to the print machine from any of the PCs over here. So once we are done with this, we will walk to the printer area to get the printouts or any photocopies from the printer area. So we
Okay,
will
and
now-
we have like many other rooms same as this, and we have lots of PCs available at a time, so it won't be a rush for a student to get a PC if they don't have with them handy. So you can see the another PC rooms.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the things you'll notice on the floor there'll be one-way systems in all of our buildings. So that's just to allow for social distancing. So if you see an arrow going this way, you walk through that way, and then a counter flow on the far side. So just allow for a better flow of people through the building. And then I'll show you one of the best features of the UL Library. So this is called the ARC. And it's basically a storage system for lots of books. So there's storage for over 500,000 books in this area. So this is the ARC. And basically you can make an order online for a book that's stored, and that very fancy robotic arm will go pick up the book and deliver it ready for collection downstairs. So it allows us free up space for our students to use for studying, working in groups together, and it just reduces the amount of bookshelves that are in the library. So it's kind of using technology to free up space for you guys to use the space better. But that's one of the cool features of UL Library.
Yeah.
So this is the study area. We don't need to book any seats to be here, but due to COVID, the seating area is decreased now. The social distancing has to be maintained at all times. So as you can see, the chairs are put further away from each other. These are the pieces over here.
Basically, where 4 people used to sit, now only 1 person can sit there. And again, here we have got some PCs to work on. Yeah.
They have media production rooms, they have presentation rooms, and group meeting rooms. 3 different rooms.
Yeah, so as you can see, this is like a group meeting room. Here you can come across with your friends and groups to discuss your assignment or make your presentation.
So in every group meeting rooms, you get a smart TV where you can put in your flash drive. You can connect the flash drive, and you can just surf on Google, or you can put your PowerPoint slides on to practice your presentations before your final day. So everything is provided by the group study.
And you need to book this online as well.
Yeah.
We need to book this online.
We need to pre-book this.
Yeah.
Everything has to be booked before.
And make sure to book it in 2 to 3 days advance time.
Yeah.
So there is some normal library setups as well. So books that are used quite frequently, we don't store in the ARC, we store them on traditional bookshelves. You can pick them up and use them in the library, or you can borrow them using your student ID card as well. So we'll have bookshelves like this. They're normally grouped by kind of faculty or by subject, and then you'll also then have study areas and silent zones around the library that you can study at as well. So each of these, if you do borrow, at the moment with COVID, you would borrow it and then it's cleaned and returned back to the library within 72 hours. Okay.
Yep.
The only other thing of any real note is the law library and the moot court upstairs. So you can maybe go to that if there's any law students.
Not much.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Yeah. To leave, you just swipe your card to get back out. Very simple. And then we also have a help desk, so it's a virtual help desk. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can key them in here and the IT team will be able to help you out with that.
Okay. Yeah. And here we have this way to exit again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So here we are in Kemmy Business School foyer. Come here, and as you can see, we have 3 levels here. On ground layer, we have the lecture room right on right hand side, and we can have a Costa coffee on our left hand side. The first level is important as we have computer labs and the Bloomberg trading floor where you can access all the market information and the financial information, whatever you need. Apart from that, on the second level we have staff lodge, and the third level again, if you need to visit your lecturers, professor, you need to go to third level, and also if you have to submit your assignment, you need to go and drop in there. And now I will take you to one of the lecture room areas. So again here, as you can see, it's KBG 13. So Kemmy Business School, ground floor, room number 13. So these are the lecture room for business students generally. We have all our lectures here. Yeah.
All smart classrooms. This is a chill out area. Relax.
Very important.
After your lectures, you can just relax here, chill out, have food. These are the lockers.
Yeah.
So as of now we are in Bloomberg trading floor here at KBS level 1. As you can see, these are the PCs with different kind of keyboards, and a student from financial services and other business background can get access, but you need to be registered for that by your professor, and then only you can enter here. You can get all the financial market analysis, and also you can do a certification for your course if you want. That would probably help you out. Most of the pieces are with Bloomberg access and some of them are not, so it's up to you what you want to use. And then again we have the printer here, and officially opened by Deputy Chairman Thomson Reuters, known as trading floor. So as we come out from the trading floor, we also have some extra space here for studies, and also a postgraduate specific room available here, which you can access by your postgrad ID card. Oh, so probably it is locked right now. And you can access to the PC again and do your studies here.
Hi, my name is Robbie Delaney. I am just about to start my medical degree at the University of Limerick. I'm from New Zealand, 38-hour flight away, and I've been here for 3 weeks, and I've very much enjoyed the experience, although I haven't seen many students apart from those I've been living with, and I'm very much looking forward to getting started and sort of getting my new chapter in my life started, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.